Florida wildlife, up close without ever leaving your car. Today, we're exploring one of Central Florida's hidden gems, the Lake Apopka Wildlife Drive. And yes, we found gators and birds, quite a few of them actually. Stick around while we enjoy this scenic drive. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Jason here. If you love Florida, travel, cruises, and outdoor adventures, make sure you hit that subscribe button to follow along on all of my adventures. Today we're taking the truck through Orlando's very own safari. Completely free, open to the public on weekends and federal holidays. This drive is about 11 miles long and takes anywhere between 1 to 3 hours depending on how much wildlife you stop to watch. And if you're like me, you're probably going to be stopping quite a bit. What I love about Apopka is that the birds are everywhere. You don't really have to look that hard to find one. If you're into photography like me, I recommend bringing a zoom lens. Today I'm using the Nikon Z6 III with the 180-600mm zoom lens. It's really perfect for this kind of trip. You may want to bring a teleconverter as well if you really plan on getting some really close-up photos. Okay, here we go. Our first gator. This guy was just chilling like he owns a place, which honestly, he kind of does. One thing to remember, this is the gator's home. So stay in your car if you have small children, or keep your distance even if you're out walking around, and enjoy the view safely. The landscape here is incredible. Huge open marshes, tree-lined canals, and spots where you can just pull over and take it all in. Even if you don't see a ton of wildlife, the views here alone are worth the drive. Now this was a treat. Right off the side of the road here, there was an anhinga spreading its wings, likely drying itself off. I was probably about 5 feet away from this bird, and really didn't have to use much of my zoom lens to take a nice photo of him. A few tips if you decide to visit the Apopka Wildlife Drive. First, this is a one-way drive, so once you start, you do have to complete the 11 miles in order to exit the park. Second, there's no running water anywhere, so you do have to bring your own water and snacks if you want them for the trip. And also, there's only porta potties available to use the restroom in, so keep that in mind in case you don't like using porta potties. Third, you will get dirty, including your car. The road is mostly gravel, and there's a lot of dust, especially when it hasn't rained recently, and when it does rain, that road gets pretty muddy. Not enough that you have to worry about getting stuck, but it is enough that you do have to worry about your car getting pretty dirty either way. Also, I do recommend going early in the morning. You tend to deal with a little bit less cars. Also, the light is actually really nice in the morning, especially if you're doing some photography. Lastly, if you do plan on doing some photography, I do recommend bringing a lens that's at least 300mm. Also, shoot in burst mode. A lot of times the birds are in motion, and you might get only 1 or 2 shots that come out good out of maybe 5 or 6. Also, don't be afraid to stay in one spot for a little while if you don't see anything. A lot of times the birds fly around, so you might not see anything for a minute, but you might get an osprey or a bald eagle all of a sudden flying into your field of view. So after about 2 hours, I wrapped up the loop. Honestly, the Apopka Wildlife Drive might be one of the best budget-friendly things to do near Orlando. It's peaceful, beautiful, and every visit you're going to see different wildlife. Thanks for joining me today on the Lake Apopka Wildlife Drive. Let me know in the comments if you've ever been here, or if you want me to explore more hidden spots around Central Florida. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and tap that bell so you don't miss any of my travel videos or cruise adventures. See you in the next one.